Happy Halloween, everybody. Welcome back to Radiant Moon Tarot. My name is Victoria, and we are here with your daily reading for October 31st. There's ghouls and goblins and spirit all around us today. A little bit of mysticism and magic prevails on our journey through today. And I will say we may have some very interesting supportive energy to help us to connect with the other side. For the most part of the day, we do have some tense energy, especially in the morning. Okay, the moon does change signs today. The moon moves out of Aquarius and into Pisces, and that happens at 4:46 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, or Pacific Daylight Time, whichever one we're in, and that's 7:46 a.m. on Eastern Time, and adjust your clocks accordingly for wherever else you are in the world. And then we do have some tense energy a little bit in the morning, but then later on this evening, the moon in Pisces makes a trine to the sun in Scorpio. Now, Scorpio is kind of mystical and magical and spooky energy anyway. And so with Pisces, really in a positive aspect with that, this is opening the door to the spirit world for us. So a great day for meditation, great day for divination practices, great day for having some fun, obviously, and, really excellent though for connecting with spirit, your angels, spirits, guides, your ancestors, especially at Halloween. And so you never know, but also pay attention to your dreams. The moon in Pisces is dreams. It's your imagination. It's signs of all kinds. It's magic and it's wonder. And so this is really where our intuition is way off the charts today. If you engage in even just a small amount of meditation, you just may have something, you may feel something shift in a really interesting way, in a really positive way. If you've been confused about something, you could get clarity. If you're one of those people that has trouble visualizing, this might be a day where, through the weekend actually, but today and tomorrow especially, but this could be a day where you all of a sudden feel like, oh my goodness, I envisioned something, I saw something, right? We sometimes put too much emphasis on our ability to visualize, but there's a lot of people that can't visualize things. But take the mysticism out of it, it's daydreaming. Right? So if you've ever sat on the couch and you're daydreaming and your mind just drifts away, you're visualizing. And visualizing is more than just seeing pictures in your head. It's feeling the energy, right? It's, being kind of in the moment, right? We don't have to see anything there. But your third eye can really be opening up for you today here also. So pay attention to your dreams, any signs, symbols, synchronicities, and embrace the little bit of magic that we've got in the air for you. So we're going to grab a couple of these cards. Now, this is the Halloween Oracle. So, what better day to use this than actually on Halloween? But we're going to grab a couple of these and see what different messages come out. And thank you very much. Just put that to the side so I don't knock it over. And let's have a look and see what messages are coming out. We've got the skeleton energy with strength. So skeleton, of course, our skeleton is what holds us up, right? It's our spine. Some people we deal with, feel like they don't have a spine. So this can be a day for you where you may need to really kind of, stand up straight, stand up tall, and be confident in yourself. But the skeleton with the strength energy can represent a strengthening of your spiritual energy, a strengthening with your connection with your spirit guides, with the angelic realm, right? With the 5D world. And so this can be a day where if you decide to try and hone your skills, you could really get some positive results. But the skeleton card here with the strength energy also represents not only our personal strength, our ability to embrace courage and face our fears. Today is the day where you face your fears, right? But it's also one of showing vulnerability. And, strength is not just about, being loud, right? Or, being the center of something or accomplishing something, right? Or, powering through things, right? All that kind of stuff is great, but there's also a lot of strength in opening ourselves up and being vulnerable and showing our softer side. And there's a balance between the two. So you're being reminded here that your strength is in your confidence to be authentic with yourself. Know that you are strong and courageous. Know that what hasn't broken you has only made you stronger, but also trusting yourself and being brave enough to face your fears of opening yourself up, of opening your heart, of sharing your feelings, of showing that you're scared of something here as well, right? Where we do, have scary energy sometimes with Halloween, right? Someone jumps out and scares you, and we pretend, oh my God, no, I wasn't scared, right? Tell someone that yes, you were scared. It's really not a big deal. So you might find that, thank you, that you are, getting that bravery and tapping into that bravery to really show your softer side. Always difficult to be vulnerable. And with that, we've got the Two of Cups. So Two of Cups can represent partnerships, can represent love and romance, friendships, business partnerships, something with other people, something with another person, something that you share. So this can be where, in order to, Scorpio can be about evolving relationships, right? Getting to know someone a little bit deeper, or again, being vulnerable with somebody, right? And so that Two of Cups is that energy where when we are dealing with the other people that we've invited into our lives, there is a balance there between, being that really positive person, or being that strong person, and also opening ourselves up a little bit, right? There's that balance between the two. So in this, if you want something to grow, if you want to deepen a connection that you have with a friend, maybe you've got some love that's blossoming there, or you want to reconnect with somebody, we need to remember the balance that is required in relationships so that we can be in a healthy, harmonious state with another person. The Two of Cups, for some of you here, we've already touched on this week, and here we are again. You may somehow be attracting to you a partnership, okay? Whether it's a friendship or a romantic relationship, this is something meant for you. The Two of Cups is true love, true connection, and it can also represent a soulmate energy here as well. All right. Exciting. And what does that require to invite someone in? The strength to be vulnerable and open ourselves up to the possibilities. Or forgiveness as well. We've got Cauldron, synergy, and healing. So very witchy kind of energy coming out here today. Now, a cauldron is a fireproof vessel. All right. You do find it in a lot of magical workings, or yes, witchcraft. And of course we are here on Halloween, right? So, I know a lot of people where this is their mecca today, right? This is their best day of the year. It's like, we don't really care so much about Christmas. Halloween is our day. And so there is a lot of things going on. There's a lot of spell workings going on and things like that. So we do see the cauldrons, we do see the pentacles, we do see the witches and the goblins and all those things out in the street. But the cauldron, because it is a fireproof vessel, this can be used to burn something away, or to light a fire and to connect with spirit. So in our workings with fire, what does that represent? Normally we do cleansing rituals and things at a full moon. But Halloween is also a good time to do those things. Just make sure that if you are writing something down, to burn it away and give it back to the universe, that you do use a fireproof vessel. And this can lead you on your path to healing. The cauldron can also represent, so if we look back to pagan times, right, just when this is from, right, way back in the day, what did everyone have on the family fireplace, right? They had their big black cauldron, right? They probably didn't call it a cauldron at that time, but they did everything in this cauldron, right? They did their laundry, they cooked their meals, they boiled their water, they made potions and things like that, right? Depending on what they were up to. And so we're reminded here to use a variety of methods to create something that we want, okay? Or to manifest something that we want. All right. And we can use a number of different things. We can use invocations. We can use little spells. We can use herbs. We can use candles. We can use all kinds of things to help to manifest things or create change or bring some wonderful things into our lives. So the cauldron does remind us that not to put all our eggs in the one basket, okay? And that variety is the spice of life, all right? And through variety, we have more of an ability to create what we want to create and let go of what we want to let go of. So don't always stick to one particular way of doing things. Know that there are multiple ways of doing something and multiple ways of attracting things and multiple ways of attracting things towards you or manifesting your dreams or creating those changes or whatever it is you happen to be focused on right now. When we do also use our cauldron energy, we're also creating alchemy. We're using alchemy, right? So if you are going to use any kind of candle magic firework, or if you're going to have a bonfire of some kinds, right? Number one, practice fire safety. Please don't burn your house down. Make sure you do have a fireproof vessel. It does not have to be like a big black cast iron cauldron. It can be pretty much anything, okay? And just remember to, if we are going to write something down to create healing, burn something away, or to manifest something, okay, the art of turning one thing into something completely different is alchemy. And so the symbology of that, as we are doing kind of these fire workings or water workings or whatever you happen to be doing, is that we are turning something like, for example, a piece of paper that we've written something on, whether we're attracting something by giving it to the universe and saying, hey, I've just created some change, or whether we're burning something away from our lives, something we want to let go of, right? We are taking something like a piece of paper, lighting it on fire, and what happens? It alchemizes and it turns into smoke, and it also turns into ash. And so it's completely transformed. And so symbologically, is that a word? Sure. Symbologically, it is our manifestation. It is our ability to change and transform. So you've got a lot of mystical and magical energy around you today. And remember to not just stick to one thing, expand your spiritual practice in some way. And you may have a little bit more success. You may have more results. It's giving you a better chance to spread your energy around and to really kind of create your own little kind of magic. We also have here the Eight of Swords. Don't be trapped or restricted into one particular practice or into one particular situation. Sharing is caring, right? So that Eight of Swords shows that there could be something that you have restricted yourself to, or you've being told or taught that there's only one particular way. And so this is restricting your energy and restricting your personal growth in whatever area you're focused on right now. So the cauldron here and this, kind of this burning away of the old ways or the expansion of yourself, right? We need to get out of our comfort zone and we need to release those restrictions that we've put on ourselves. So you're being encouraged today here to somehow symbolically open yourself up. Okay, and to allow yourself to get out of that comfort zone, which the Eight of Swords not really comfortable. Okay, we're in a zone, but it's not super comfortable, right? Because we feel like we're all tied up. So whatever situation that you're in, whether it's your spiritual practice, something in your day-to-day life, remember that you have that power to expand and to try something different, try something new, branch out a little bit, because that's really where the magic is. That's really where the wonder is. And you just never know. You may find something that's really wonderful. You might find something that's really interesting, really intriguing, or something where you've got a natural talent for something there. So we're releasing those restrictions and we are expanding our horizons. Having said all that, I'm going to leave all that there for you guys. All right. I thank you guys for watching. Do check out, I've got like some little cute little shorts up there, in part because YouTube forces us to, pretty much. Otherwise, your channel doesn't get any views whatsoever. But also there's kind of fun little messages in there. So do check out some of those. Check out your money and career readings for November, which is already out. And also your spirit readings, which are already all out for you guys. So thank you guys. Have a wonderful Halloween, a wonderful weekend. Stay open to some mystical energies, and I'll see you guys on Monday. Bye.